Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to teach you a little Kriya that will help you reset your central nervous system, connect to your breath, stoke the fire of your breath. We're going to do the breath of fire. So it's this rapid, delicious fire, and invigorate your lungs and invigorate your nervous system and invigorate your body. It will invigorate your spine and it will throw yourself open. Right now we're so kyphosis and closed off and in our own little worlds and afraid, and we're going to come out because this Kriya, the mudra that you do and the way that you do it in helps kind of release the stress in your solar plexus area. You know that sucker punch, if someone sucker punched you, the wind just gets knocked out of you. This is to get at that little knot, if you have that little knot. And if not, there are many other ways that this can help you. So let's get started. First of all, you want to find a comfortable place to sit. I'm sitting on a little cushion, so my hips are a little bit above my knees, and this is how I like to sit in half lotus or cross-legged seated pose. You can sit in any seated posture in a chair, wherever you're comfortable and wherever you can stay with your spine upright and straight. And you're not leaning forward into lordosis, arching the lower back. Kind of find that neutral spot. And then press against the earth, sit up tall, and just relax the shoulders. Okay, so that will be our posture when we get to that point. Now, Kriya is a complete action. It means to do something. We're going to do something. That's a Kriya. And Kundalini Yoga is the yoga lineage that uses this the most. And I love that. I call it the shake your shit out yoga. Because they add delicious chants and noise and sounds and movement, and they will get you moving just seated on the floor, and you'll feel like you got a whole workout and you're like, wait a minute, my butt didn't leave the floor. So really cool form of yoga. Oddball, really cool though. Okay, so a Kriya is basically a sound or a type of breath mixed with a movement and a mudra. And a mudra is a gesture. You've seen this. Oh, yes, that's the most common one. But there are lots of cool ones like this one. That is actually a mudra, and we're going to use it in one of the upcoming videos. I love that one. It's a cleansing mudra. We're going to cleanse. Okay, so the gesture or mudra. So mantra is something you say. A mudra is something you do. And so our mudra today is merundanda. And they say, I put this in air quotes because this is what everyone says this mudra does. And then I'm going to tell you how I use it. And then you can make your own determination. Okay, so they say this mudra helps calm the central nervous system, helps increase awareness and focus. It helps to bring oxygen to the solar plexus. Now, it might just be because of the position we're putting this mudra in that does that. That's my own personal note. But these are some of the things they say about this mudra. And the thumb, each of your fingers relates to some kind of element, and the thumb is fire. So we're kind of playing with fire today because this Kriya is called eradicating the ego. So when we're playing with ego, we're kind of playing with fire. So this Kriya is all about you learning how to play with fire without getting burned. To be able to, in your breath, in your posture, in your mudra, hold the mudra in a place that's relaxed but yet energized, the spine relaxed yet energized, the shoulders relaxed down but the upper back contracted to hold you up, the chest open a little bit but not lordosis and not kyphosis. Just a nice, beautiful neutral along the way, a neutral balance of yin yang, of outgoing and restfulness, of contraction and using energy and softening and relaxing and settling into the posture. And how we do that is, this is really the expression of the posture, you guys. So this part here is just the expression. The base and the strength in every yoga posture comes from the ground up. So it's earth to core and then expression. So when you connect to the earth, whatever's touching the earth, you press against it and you say, hey, thanks for holding me up. I'm going to press against you and we're going to support each other. So you press into the earth, and as you do that, your spine lengthens and you connect to your core and you go, okay, hold me up so I can play. Earth to core, expression, yes. And then you're going to do the same thing in your breath, because your breath, this is a breath of fire. So we're firing up. We're going to go fast as we can, and we're going to just fire it up and keep going, keep going. And you're going to push it and go 15 seconds, and then next time maybe 20 seconds, and then maybe 30 seconds. And you're going to slowly work your way up to about a minute and a half. And then take breaks when you need to. So as you're learning, it's like you're resistance training your breath. Yes? And just flooding your body with oxygen right now, you guys. And this breath completely resets the central nervous system. It's a really good hardwired reset. So oftentimes it takes 15 minutes or so to reset our nervous system, but this is a breath that's strong enough to penetrate through really quickly. So it's really efficient. And then the last thing I'll tell you about this is if you breathe too fast, you're going to hyperventilate. Then you're going to have to slow down. And you're going to play a little bit. So it's this playing the resistant edge of resilience as you hold to the center, which is a very important principle in all these practices. Just hold to the center. Try not to get knocked too far off whack. But if you do learn something, and take it back with you to the center next time you return. And that's how we come back into balance, into union, yoga, union. So let's start, you guys. When you're ready to, this is what your mudra looks like. You're going to curl the fingers in. I like to leave mine out a little bit because it creates space through my thumb socket area, kind of my thumb area, but you could curl it all the way in if you want. I kind of like to do it like this. And then you're going to reach out. You're going to press, remember, earth to core, press into the earth. Say, hello, belly, hold me up, and then relax the shoulders as you lengthen the spine and reach out. Yes. Okay, that's our posture. Now our breath is just focus on the exhale. Inhale will fall into place. One more time. Your breath, just focus on the exhale. Forget about the inhale. It will fall into place. So you just focus on one thing with your breath. And it's on the exhale, you let your belly out and relax. It's like and I'm pooching my belly out as I exhale and let go. And it's a nice, delicious release. It's like let go. Yes? And remember, just focus on the exhale. The inhale will fall into place. And all you're focusing on is consistent exhales at as quick of a pace and a speed as you can maintain without hyperventilating. And if you have heart or blood pressure or any issues with lung, congestion, sinuses, other things, you really got to be careful with this, guys. I would say consult your doctor, but they might be a little busy right now. So you need to start learning your own way. You need to start feeling your own oats. So just start baby steps. When you feel stronger, you go bigger and do a little bit more and a little bit more. Okay, so here we go. Before we start, we're going to take a few breaths. So we're going to open the mouth for this breath, and then we're going to close it for our Kriya. Just exhale. Let out a few ahs or haws, and just like, hello. Yeah, just be here, be present. If you yawn, that's great too. And then take as many of those ahs or haws as it takes just to I'm relaxed. You're starting to trigger your nervous system right now to start to slow down for you. You're going, hey, I'm paying attention to you. You're important to me. Our nervous system is a huge component to our entire being, but also to our immune system, you guys. And if we're always triggering it and kicking in the balls, it's not going to be happy for us when we get sick. So we go, I love you. I'm listening to you. I'm paying attention. And then when you're ready to, we're going to find our posture, earth to core, expression, get your mudra. Close the mouth, and it's and we're going to just slowly release when you're ready. Just a little bit at first, just giving you a taste of it. Just let that marinate, feel what that feels like. Ooh, the body feels a little bit more invigorated maybe. Or, ooh, I'm a little lightheaded. And you're going to back off and be like, okay, maybe next time a little softer. Remember, you're learning to find your own kinesthetic awareness limits. You're learning to know thyself. You're learning to connect to your sensorial system. We're connecting, we're plugging in internally. Okay, let's do it one more time, this time for a little bit longer. And you notice I kind of move my shoulders. That was the expression part. You don't have to do that. I just like to do that because I'm a dork. But you can just hold your, sometimes people get really stiff and then shoulders hike up and they're like, and then they're just focusing on the breath. Just relax. This is your expression part up here. Earth to core. Find your mudra. Just take an exhale. Good job, you guys. Okay, next time we're going to add 2 things. We're going to have a little movement at the end. Don't worry about it. You'll follow in naturally. And the next time I want you to start to feel the sensations in your nostrils as you do this posture. Like you're going to feel the nose come in, and nose hairs move around as the air comes in and out. And you're just going to pay attention to the breath. You're satiated on the inhale and you're relaxing on the exhale. And you're just feeling the breath come in and out. The coolness, any kind of sensation, whatever, humming, buzzing, coolness, tingling, itching, whatever kind of sensation. So we're getting a little bit of Vipassana meditation in here too. Bonus. Okay. So mudra up, earth to core, express, shut the mouth, remember to sense through the nose. Stop anytime if you get lightheaded. And you take an exhale and then inhale the arms up. And you can connect the thumbs together here, or you can just reach and stretch and be like, yeah, open up the sides of the torso, maybe the upper back and shoulders, maybe a few cat-cows. Oh, yeah. Wake up that whole upper body. And let's go one more time. You ready? Mudra, earth to core. Remember, this time really paying attention. What's going on in my nose? What sensations? What does it feel like when the breath comes in? What does it feel like when it goes out? Yeah. Okay. You can find a focal point on the floor or the wall in front of you and just gaze into it and just get curious about what's going on in your nose. And when you're ready, you take a big long exhale. Inhale up. Thumbs together and connect and just stay there and quiet and get a little meditative, or you can shake out and get in your body a little bit more. You choose. One more yawn just to reset the central nervous system. And when you're ready, you're going to take a long slow exhale down. And then just let the arms relax, the shoulders relax, close the eyes and take a few breaths. Just feel how good that fucking feels to be alive. Doesn't matter how much you do or how little, it just matters that you do it. I love Chuladasa, beautiful meditation teacher. Wrote in his book, The Mind Illuminated, the only bad meditation, and I would say practice, is the one you didn't do. So it doesn't matter how long you do it, just do something. And stay here and marinate and just feel the sensations. Go into your body. What's happening in my legs and my hips and my belly and my shoulders? I close my eyes and let go. Nobody needs you, nothing to do, nothing to do but stay here and just be present for a few breaths. Give yourself this freaking amazing gift. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. Namaste.